Happy Monday, August 21st, 2023. All right, I'm a little numb. Yeah, I had to go to the dentist again, get something patched up. So now I'm good. No future dental work to be seen that I know of, unless I want to put a partial or a bridge in. And I was getting prices for the bridge, just asking. Okay, so I got these back two teeth missing, this tooth over here. If I want to get a bridge, how much would it be? Well, this side would be $4,400. This side would be $3,300. I'm like, huh? I mean, I get it. I've seen the bridge. I know what it does. It like makes your teeth look nice and pretty on the front. Like, I can't afford that. I don't think they got everything out when they filled this. Got some residue floating around. Man, it's a hell of a thing having not good teeth. Dang it, I've never had good teeth. It's terrible. I always take care of them. Anyway, it doesn't even matter. It's no good. Crap, they've all had work done to them. So at some point, they're going to be fake. They're going to be false. But yeah, anyway, the partial is, it's like the false teeth, the dentures, whatever you want to call it, that you see the old people put in, and drop in there. Those are, would be $1,500 to do the whole thing. And then I'm just like, wow, it doesn't look very comfortable to wear one, but man, it might be an option. Hey, you got to make tough choices in this world of Bidenomics. There's only so many things you can do. You get some better insurance, right? Anyway, I pay cash for all of it. Don't have dental insurance. That's one thing I don't have. Probably need it. Oh well. So, gonna GoFundMe for Westwood's teeth. Nah, I wouldn't put that on anybody. So, Biden. Speaking of Bidenomics, headed to Maui finally after. He's going to leave his vacation. He's like vacationing somewhere again. I don't know, Lake Tahoe or who knows where he's at. Rehoboth Beach. The guy's on vacation all the time. But he can't go to Hawaii. Can't go and, not a word about it. Just blows it off. No comment. I mean, this is what you got, folks. This is, hey, he's going to land and he's going to say, well, we're going to build back better now that it's destroyed. He's saying the same things in different parts of the country too, after they flood it all out and burn it all down. Hey, we can build back better, baby. Bring in all the money from the capitalist investors, the venture capitalists. I can't get it right. All the big corporations will come in and they'll build it back better. Hey, we don't need one-story buildings. We need 20-story buildings now so we can jam more crap into it to sell you. Commercialize it. What a fraud. Whole thing. People get upset and it's like, hey, there weren't lasers from space. There weren't directed energy weapons in Maui. You know what? You're probably right. Didn't matter. It was so windy because of that hurricane. All you had to do is light a match. And that's exactly what happened. They started somehow. I'm sure we'll get answers today. Not. So what are they going to do? Send more money to them? They can't even do that. $700 a piece. And then I hear FEMA's out of money. They're running out of money. Oh, we might not have enough money to pay for all these disasters caused by climate change. Climate change, that's what's causing all this. It's climate change. Give me a break. Need regime change is what we need. Oh, this ought to be good. So, yeah, everything's climate change now. If, starts snowing too hard, it's climate change. You got -40 wind chills in the winter, it's climate change. You got 100-degree weather when it's not normally 100 degrees. Oh, it's climate change. Everything's climate change. And that's the excuse that they use first. It's always, well, with climate change. And that's always their excuse, always their agenda. You see the undercover reporting that was done. I don't even know. I don't know if it was James O'Keefe or who it was at this point, but anyway, they're talking to the CNN, I don't know, technical director, some director, and he's talking about that. Yeah, that's the narrative. That's the next thing. It's no longer this. It's no longer that. Everything's going to be climate change. We're going to pump it all up, and every story and everything that we inundate you with is going to have the backstory of climate change, because that's the That's what they're focusing on, because that's an unseen enemy. Anytime anything happens in the weather, lightning struck, it's climate change. You know, any simple thing. Got a little too much rain, more rain than normal. That's climate change. It's just this unseen enemy, you know, that you can't put, it never ends, you know, because there's climates everywhere. Weather's always around. So you can always point your finger at it and say, oh, it's because of climate change. You know, fires, climate change. You know, not because we don't burn the brush, you know, out, you know, so we can have controlled fires, so we don't have big fires later because it's mismanaged. No, it's not because of government effing it up again. It's climate change. It's God's fault. Blame it on him, which is what they like to do anyway, because they're a bunch of Satanist pigs. Because that's what they are. They're vampires. They hate everything natural. They want to manipulate everything. They want to genetically modify everything. They want to completely control and make this whole thing in a big petri dish. And you're just a bunch of little creatures swimming around in it, and they can poison at will. Oh, speaking of which, we've got the COVID booster coming out, and it's just like I knew it would be, and just like, you know, people who were paying attention knew it would be. It's not a one-time thing. No, we're going to have boosters for COVID, just like we have the flu. Because, you know, there's different strains, different variants out there all the time. So we need to be protected. We need to make sure that we get our COVID vaccine, our COVID booster. Otherwise, we're all going to die because of climate change. Cause COVID. COVID's been around forever. It's just like the flu. That's all it is. Just another virus that's out there. And so now what do they want to do? They want to monetize it. They want to make money on it, baby. Hey, we can't say that ivermectin actually treats it, because then we wouldn't get our emergency use authorization, so we could, you know, go around poisoning everybody. You know, okay. Oh, but now, yeah, I guess you can prescribe ivermectin. That's okay. But, you know, we need boosters now. You know, you got to get the booster. So that will be safe and effective to help prevent the spread going forward. So put that on your battery of vaccines that you need to get. Hey kids, go get it. You know, it's all good. It's fine. It's good. It's safe. Yep, go ahead and get shot up. It's good stuff. Get the vampire shot. That's what they want to do. And then if like is being rumored, they do another lockdown coming in October or before with this whole COVID thing. Are you going to go along with it? Are you going to accept it? Are you going to do the same thing you did before and say, oh, it's for the good of the society. I can't go to grandma's funeral. You know, I can't visit grandpa in the nursing home, or vice versa. Can't do any of that because we got to keep each other safe. And, you know, the shot might not be enough. We just got to be careful, you know, because, you know, a vaccine, it's actually supposed to prevent you from getting it, you know, back in the day, but not anymore. I had this discussion. We had this discussion on Spaces. It's like, you can eat local honey. If you eat local honey, you tend not to get allergies anymore. Huh, why not? Well, because it's like nature's vaccine. It's building an immunity in you, because the bee flies around, gets in all these flowers and all this pollen that makes you, you know, get all sick and stuffed up and all that stuff. Well, so you're getting small doses of it, you know, all this stuff from the natural environment in the honey, and you're ingesting it. And so you're building an immunity to all that stuff, so you stop getting allergies. There's natural ways to do this stuff, but instead, no, we might go take some of this garbage with aborted fetal cells, thimerosal, you know, all the good stuff, all the happy stuff. Makes you a good little Satanist. You know, all that good stuff. Get some. It's delicious. I mean, if you're going to go along with this, and hey, they start saying, hey, we got to mask up in schools again. Hey, we got to lock down restaurants again. Hey, you need to show your vaccine passport card tied to your CBDC. You know, if they start doing this stuff, are you going to be complicit? Are you going to comply? Are you going to go along with it like last time, you know, so many people did? Or are you done? Are you just done? I'm hoping you're just done with it and quit letting vampires run your life, because that's all they're doing, is trying to take all your energy away, burn down your property, flood your property so they can just come in and buy it with fake money that they print out of nothing. Just steal it from you. It's all a scam. It's all an illusion. It's all just some parlor trick, and it's on the grand scale, though. I mean, they're doing real stuff. They're doing real bad things, really bad things. Are you going to let them get away with it? Are you going to participate in it? I mean, you pull this mask mandate crap again, I'm done. I'm taking my daughter out of school. I'm just done. I'm not playing. I'm just sick of it. I'm done with it. I'm not doing it. I can't do this anymore. It's so silly. I mean, how do people think that any of this is real? Any of it. You've got 140, $50 billion that's gone to Ukraine, and you give the Hawaiians $700, and FEMA might run out of money. I mean, you just let them sit there, and you know, we'll bring in the Red Cross. Oh yeah, they'll fix something. You know, they'll make sure aid gets there. Hey, block the road so people can't get out. You know, it's all a scam. All a scam. All a scam. I mean, think about that. All that money that went to Ukraine, they could roll in there and replace those properties. Boom, like that. Just boom. Just dump the money on it, say build it. Rebuild it just like it was. As close as it can be. Maintain the character, the culture, and all that. But no, what they're going to do, they're going to suspend all that. And they'll say, well, yeah, there's a lot of damage done, a lot of toxicity. You know, we can't rebuild it the same way. We're going to have to completely clear it. And they'll take time doing it. And, you know, they're going to squeeze people out of that property and make them frustrated. And so it's like, hey, I got this $1 million property I can't do anything with. Oh, well, I'll buy it off you. Well, but I need to rebuild. Well, the insurance money is not coming through. The government's not coming through yet. You know, and so they'll stonewall you until you just give up and you sell it. Or they'll eminent domain your butt and come in there and just roll on through and say, hey, we're going to do this with it. We're going to make it this. Affordable housing for everybody and 30-story condos. They used to be one story. Had character. It's all about money. All about control. That's all I want. You will own nothing, and you will be happy owning nothing. That's where they want you. So, comply and die. Basically what it comes down to. If it happens again, better be ready. Just say no. In the words of Nancy Reagan, just say no. All right, hope you have a wonderful Monday. Thanks for watching me rant. The numbness should wear off soon. I'll really be fired up. All right, love you all. Thanks for watching. Trust yourselves. They're just vampires. That's all they are. They want to suck all your energy away from you. Don't let them do it. I mean, all these things are just nothing but ploys to do that. Get money. Get everything you need in your possession. I don't care if it's crypto. I don't care if it's gold, silver, cash, whatever is going to work for you. Food, gasoline, whatever you need, get it in your possession and get it in your possession now. Because they're going to create this artificial scarcity and destroy stuff. If you don't have it, you don't own it. That's what it comes down to. They're not going to bring it. They're not going to give it to you. It's going to laugh at you and give it all away to Ukraine, give it all away to foreign countries, and just scam the public, scam everybody in the U.S. All right, Vampire Casino, exit it. Trust yourself. Love you all. Have a wonderful Monday.